Good morning, George, Fat Ninja Farm. If you're not familiar, this is 8 years old now. It's a permaculture designed food forest. This video will be talking about, we have a groundhog, and I've heard some people online talking about groundhogs, both ways on them. We used to have a big problem with ours, now he hasn't become a problem, he's just been part of the landscape. We do that by having such a diverse landscape and things being stacked and packed. I use a lot of these terms, if they're unfamiliar to you, they're probably permaculture terms that I use. A lot of them are principles, the 12 permaculture principles. But using this diversity in here and having this abundance, one of those principles is sharing that abundance. So I see birds harvesting my berries all the time, chipmunks even in the annual garden here. We have done some things like this tall fence around the annual garden. This is the annual garden here. Up top is short-term annuals, stuff we harvest every day, like a normal annual garden. Down below is more long-term, storage squash, dry beans, garlic, stuff like that we don't have to pay much attention to. But this video is about protecting it by using diversity and surplus. Let's go down and maybe look at the groundhog's home first. I'll show you where he lives. Let's take a look over from here. It's right over here at the base of that mulberry tree there. So we'll go over and have a look now. Kitten, you coming along? Angel, want to go see the groundhog? Let's go see him. She'll probably go right down to his house. I don't want to bother him too much. I don't mind that he's here. This is his den. Angel's crawling down in. But here we can see, I noticed the other day that something was eating my leaves. I thought I had an insect problem in here. I noticed that these branches were broken off and broken over. He must not like the berries as much as the leaves. There's a mulberry there. That or he just missed it. But anyways, he's eating these leaves. But I also want to know that as I step out, I've been harvesting all kinds of mulberries that he isn't. The birds get more than he does, I think. Really, the damage is insignificant. There's such abundance out here. I harvested all kinds of blue moon hacksaw berries, gooseberries, jostaberries, yellow raspberries, Nanking cherries. I'm getting Asian pears over there now. They're just starting to come on. There's so much within this just one guild that he's left alone. There's a mulberry right there. Yum. So like that. So sweet. Being there, these pears hanging, these figs, a lot of stuff down low the chickens will get. The groundhog may help himself to some things. Come on, Angel, let's go. Leave him alone. But with all this diversity, stacked and packed, we don't mind sharing that abundance a bit. I just think I'll show maybe the annual garden a little bit too. Talk about the insects. These guys help with the insects, take care of the slugs, as do the chickens out here. But within the garden, there's so many things, again, stacked and packed. Too dense in places where we get better results if it wasn't so thick. But things like this taro root, it's going to come in and tower over this cherry. The cherry's already finished. This gooseberry's finished. But lots of things at the base of it, like the nasturtium, and peppers, and tomatoes, and blackberries, and red raspberries, and black raspberries. I don't know which I'm going to go on naming, but just see the diversity within. And there's even some annual and some perennial plants now. We have a cornelian cherry there. Cherries are just about ready. Another one down here. But within here, there's peppers and tomatoes and sweet potatoes and turmeric. You can see the turmeric leaf there, with perennials like these jujubes sticking up through, and currants and gooseberries, cabbages. What do we have over here? Some butternut squash. It's a great big squash up here. But we get lots of insect damage. There's a good example right there. I squished one of these in an earlier video. Right in the middle of having sex. Sorry, guys. My dad would say the bug fucking shows. Sorry. I used to watch nature shows as a kid, and that's what we'd call them. But anyway, so there's a little bit of damage. Pull off those outer leaves. Throw them to the chickens. If I see insects I don't want, do a little squishing by hand. Weeding while I'm here. But other than that, there's such diversity in here. There's beets, tomatoes, squash, tomatoes, currants, cabbage, basil, and just this small area here. So the insects and the critters are never going to find everything. They will get some of it though. I don't even like the dog walking in here, Angel, because you crush things. But not that bad. Alright, just going to keep this video short. Oh, see a little yellow cardinal? Or, not cardinal, what is it? The yellow, chickadee? I'm drawing a blank. You can see him right there in the fence. Angel's about to scare him away. Well, hello. How are you? Sharing that diversity. Right on time. So as those birds come in and eat seeds, they also pack insects. They defecate while they're there, adding fertilizer. All part of that system. Nature doesn't make too many mistakes. Nature's made a lot of mistakes, but it has made a playbook for us to follow. I'm rambling at this point. I'm George again, Pet Ninja Farm. Please like, share, and hit that subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscriptions up to 1,000 and make these videos a little more professional. Not that this one is. I'm at 477 subscribers, I think. So we got a little ways to go. I've been doing this for a while, but I would like to get subscriptions up and be more professional about this. Share what we're doing here. We couldn't be happier with this. We're not selling anything. We're just trying to help those that are looking for a better way and are aware of the problems that we see today. Again, like, share, subscribe. See ya.